Hello, I'm Joshua Hamlin, and today I'm going to show you how to make quick snares out of nettle. I gathered this nettle last winter. You can use it green or you can pick it green and dry it yourself, but I found this already dead. The first step to making a snare is to make cordage. So what you do is you take the stem and you squeeze it flat, like so. The part of the plant that we're going to use is the skin. So flatten it out all the way. Then you take your thumbnail. Unfortunately, I don't have any thumbnails because I bite. So take your knife then and split it flat, like so. Go all the way up it as far as you can. Now you could just grab the bark and peel it, but you'll lose half your fibers. I'm going to show you how to do it so you don't lose your fibers. What you do is you grab a couple inches up, break, and peel this out. This is the part we're after. All this inside stuff we got to get rid of. Break, peel out. Move up a little more, break, and peel out. Move up a little more, break and peel out. Yes, I know, repetitive. When you get closer to the thin stuff, then you can just peel. Like so. Alright, I'm going to do that 3 more times to get enough for one snare. I'll be back in a second. Okay, I've got about 3 of them stripped here. Notice that it still looks like bark. So now what we got to do is separate this into fibers. And we do that simply by rolling it in our hands. And this just makes it stringy. There's probably more than enough here for a snare, but I'm going to make a few of them, and then I'll show you how we use them for squirrels. Okay, that's pretty stringy. We'll peel off the section like this. Since we're making squirrel snares, we're going to make them pretty small. Now this is how you make cordage. You take the strand, twist it until it kinks. Boom, like that. Pinch it. Now you have a top and a bottom. Take the top strand, twist it away from you. Reach with these 3 fingers, reach behind, grab the bottom strand and twist them both up towards you. Now you have a new top strand. You do the same thing, twist it away from you. Reach behind, grab the bottom strand, and twist them both up towards you. Now the first string is the top string again. Each time you do that, your pinch moves. Take the top one. We'll do it a little bit faster. Now that's the slow process. It's important that you learn this before you learn the shortcuts, because you have to come back to this every single time you splice any piece in. Also, this will make much stronger cordage if you do it the slow way than if you do the shortcuts. But I'm about to show you the shortcuts now. Okay, for a shortcut, you twist the whole top strand as far as you can. And then grab it in your teeth like this. Then take the bottom strand, twist it as far as you can, and then roll. Do it again, twist it as far as you can, bite it, take the bottom strand, twist it, then roll.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and...
Get the hell out of here, Rick Astley. Bite it. Twist the bottom strand. Roll. This ain't the only shortcut. I'll show you another one after I splice. Okay, we're getting to a point where adding a splice would be a good idea. We could probably go a little further. Okay, now we take our strand here, pull out another section about the same thickness or so, lay it across the top, so pinch it, lay part of it across the top strand, part of it across the bottom strand, and just twist it in. Now, this is getting a little thin and this is still thick, so I'm going to add a little bit to this side only. Not much, just a strand. So I'll lay a little bit of it across the top of this so it'll go in there. And add a little more. Like so. Oh, that's got some stuff in it still. Let's get that hard stuff out. Okay. Lay it across the top here. Twist it in, twist it in. Okay, for the next shortcut, you use your thigh. Let's get it twisted in a little better. You just lay them both across your thigh like so. Put your hand flat on it, still holding the pinch, and twist them both at the same time. It takes a little while to get used to it. Then take your finger, stick it in there, and roll. Do it again. Stick your finger in there and roll. And this is a lot weaker cordage than if you do it the slow way. But it's plenty strong enough for our purposes. Okay, when you get it as long as you want to, and I think that's long enough for our snare, you just tie it off. Cut off the excess. Sharpen that. Now if you notice at the tip here, this is where it started. To make the snare, all you do is unroll a little bit and make a loop like that. Like that. And you take the end of your string, stick it through that hole. And there you have it, there's a snare. You tie this up onto, for a squirrel, or whatever, you would tie this to a branch up a tree. Well, I'll show you. I'll show you. We'll be back in a second and I'll show you how to attach this to a tree. Okay, what I did is I went and I found a long, kind of straight stick, and all I'm going to do, squirrels like the path of least resistance, so all I'm going to do is lean it up against the tree, so instead of, see right there, instead of running up to the tree and running up it, they'll just run right up this. Take your snare, come a little closer, you just take your snare, tie it on here. Now this is way too big for a squirrel head, but we'll make it smaller. You want the noose to be just slightly bigger than their head. Let's get it away from this thing here though, because that'll give them something to grab hold of, and we don't want that. So we'll put it right up here. Tie a knot here. Okay, there we go. Now what we would do is just stick this right there. Now they'll come running up, back up. They will come running up this stick, stick their head in there, and it'll tighten around their neck, and then they'll fall, and they'll be sitting there hanging. That's a squirrel snare. Now you put a whole bunch of these on here. Squirrels don't seem to mind seeing their dead friends hanging from the branch. They'll still run up it anyway. So you can catch 4 or 5 squirrels from one branch. There it is, a squirrel snare. Thanks for watching.